The film showcases James Bond, who has left active service and is enjoying a tranquil life in Jamaica. His peace is short-lived when his old friend Felix Leiter from the CIA turns up asking for help. The mission to rescue a kidnapped scientist turns out to be far more treacherous than expected, leading Bond onto the trail of a mysterious villain armed with dangerous new technology. Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to review the 2021 spy film and the 25th in the James Bond series, No Time to Die. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon, so you never miss my future videos. A young Madeline Swan witnesses the murder of her mother by Lieutenant Safin, whose family was assassinated by Swan's father Mr. White under Ernst Stavro Blofeld's orders. Swan shoots Safin, but he survives and rescues her when she falls through a frozen lake. In the present, after Blofeld's arrest, Swan is in Matera with James Bond. She asks Bond to visit the grave of his ex-lover Vesper Lind, where he narrowly survives an explosion orchestrated by Spectre, led by Primo, a mercenary with a bionic eye. Spectre agents subsequently attempt to assassinate Bond, but he escapes with Swan. However, Bond suspects that Swan betrayed him and he forces her to board a train out of Matera, ending their relationship. 5 years later, Spectre agents kidnap MI6 scientist Valdo Abrachev and steal Project Heracles, a secret weapon developed under M's oversight. Bond, retired in Jamaica, is contacted by CIA ally Felix Leiter and Leiter's State Department colleague Logan Ash, who ask for Bond's help capturing Abrachev. Bond declines, but reconsiders after Nomi, the new 007, warns him not to get involved and puts him in contact with M, who refuses to answer his questions about Heracles. Bond infiltrates a Spectre party in Cuba alongside Paloma, an agent working with Leiter. Still imprisoned in Belmarsh, Blofeld oversees the party via a bionic eye. He unleashes a Heracles aerosol to kill Bond, but it kills the Spectre members instead because Abrachev secretly reprogrammed it under orders from Safin. With Paloma's help, Bond foils Nomi's extraction of Abrachev and takes him to Ash and Leiter on a secluded trawler. Ash, secretly working for Safin, mortally wounds Leiter before triggering explosives and fleeing with Abrachev while Bond escapes the sinking ship. Bond returns to London, reuniting with former MI6 colleagues and learning more about Project Heracles, nanobots that spread through skin contact to execute targets based on DNA. Bond seeks to interrogate Blofeld for the location of Abrachev's employer, but Blofeld reportedly only speaks to his psychiatrist, Swan. Safin privately coerces Swan into infecting herself with Heracles to assassinate Blofeld. Bond meets Swan in Belmarsh and unknowingly infects himself with Heracles by touching her. Swan leaves after becoming too distressed to confront Blofeld, who confesses to Bond that he planned the explosion at Vesper's grave to trick Bond into believing that Madeline betrayed him. Enraged, Bond strangles Blofeld, unknowingly allowing the nanobots to enter his system and kill him. Bond tracks Swan to her childhood home in Norway, where the two reconcile. He also meets Swan's 5-year-old daughter Mathilde, who Swan insists is not his child. Swan shares intelligence that she and her father gathered about Safin, including the probable location of his headquarters. The next morning, MI6 alerts Bond that Ash is approaching his location. After a chase leads into a nearby forest, Swan and Mathilde hide while Bond defeats Safin's thugs and avenges Leiter by killing Ash. However, Safin abducts Swan and Mathilde. Q helps Bond and Nomi infiltrate Safin's headquarters, a missile base in the Sea of Japan that has been converted into a nanobot factory for Abrachev to mass-produce Heracles for the black market. During a gunfight, Nomi kills Abrachev by kicking him into a pool of nanobots. Bond confronts Safin, who flees with Mathilde but later releases her. Swan escapes from Primo and reunites with Bond and Mathilde. Nomi escorts Swan and Mathilde off the island while Bond stays to open the blast-resistant silo doors. He kills Safin's men, including Primo, and calls in a missile strike from HMS Dragon to destroy the factory. Safin ambushes Bond, shooting him and infecting him with a vial of nanobots programmed to kill Swan and Mathilde. Accepting his fate, Bond shoots Safin dead and opens the silo doors. He contacts Swan by radio to say goodbye and express his love for her and Mathilde. Swan confirms that Mathilde is Bond's daughter. Missiles hit the island, destroying the factory and killing Bond. At MI6, M, Moneypenny, Nomi, Q, and Bill Tanner drink to Bond's memory. As Swan drives Mathilde to Matera, she tells her a story about a man named James Bond. The movie gives us a lesson that, never give up, confidence will get you everywhere, stay cool under pressure and finish what you start. It doesn't matter whether he's about to be cut in half by a laser or being torn apart by a giant with metal teeth. Bond proved that he could keep working toward his goal despite an impending end. Only after he fully completes his story, resolving everything left in his life. Thanks for watching.